Man, Toyota has just gone absolutely wild with the RAV4. I mean, we've seen some pretty bold redesigns over the years, but the upcoming 2026 Toyota RAV4 GR Sport? This thing looks like it's been hitting the gym, living off pure adrenaline, and then tuned up by Toyota's Gazoo Racing division. And here's the kicker. They've given it a massive power bump, up to 320 horsepower. Yeah, you heard that right. The family-friendly RAV4 has officially crossed into hot rod SUV territory. Now, let's talk about the first thing everyone's going to notice, the design. Toyota didn't just tweak a few lines and call it a day. This RAV4 GR Sport has a seriously aggressive stance. The grille is bolder, wider, and sits lower, almost like it's ready to bite the road. Sleek LED headlights stretch back toward the fenders, and the front bumper has those deep, sculpted air intakes that scream performance. And around the sides, you've got flared wheel arches housing bigger alloy wheels. We're talking sporty, lightweight designs wrapped in performance all-terrain tires. From the rear, it's even meaner, with dual exhaust setup and a roof spoiler that actually looks like it belongs on a rally car. If you parked this next to the old RAV4 from, say, 2018, you'd swear they're completely different species. But the design is just the start. Under the hood is where Toyota has really turned up the heat. This GR Sport is packing a turbo hybrid setup that cranks out 320 horsepower. That's insane considering the outgoing RAV4 hybrid tops out around 219 horses. Toyota basically said, why not give families something that can drop jaws as well as groceries? And with that Gazoo Racing tuning, the throttle response is sharp, the torque delivery is instant, and it doesn't just accelerate, it launches. We're talking 0 to 60 in the mid 5-second range, which for a compact SUV is crazy impressive. And before anyone thinks this is just a street toy, Toyota's made sure it still honors the RAV4's adventurous DNA. The GR Sport gets a specially tuned all-wheel drive system, beefed-up suspension, and drive modes that actually let you take it off the beaten path. Mud, gravel, snow, it's built to handle it, but with a lot more fun along the way. Picture blasting up a mountain trail with the sound of that hybrid turbo system humming under the hood. It's basically the weekend warrior dream SUV. Step inside, and Toyota hasn't skimped on the interior either. The 2026 model gets a fresh, more premium cabin. Right away, you notice the GR touches. Sporty bucket seats with extra bolstering, suede and leather trim, and subtle GR logo stitched into the headrests. The steering wheel feels thicker, wrapped in leather with contrast stitching, giving you that performance vibe the moment you grip it. And then there's the tech. A massive new touchscreen front and center, crisp digital gauge cluster, and of course all the latest Toyota Safety Sense features. They even redesigned the center console with more intuitive controls, so it feels less cluttered and more driver-focused. It's one of those cabins where you could either daily drive it to work or feel like you're in something built for a track day. Now, let's talk about pricing, because I know that's on everyone's mind. Toyota hasn't made it official yet, but all signs point to the mid-$40,000 range to start. That's a bump over the regular RAV4, but considering the jump in power, performance tuning, and all the new tech, it's actually not bad at all, especially when you compare it to something like the Mazda CX-5 Turbo or even an entry-level luxury crossover. Toyota is basically saying you can have luxury-level performance and reliability without paying luxury brand money. And honestly, that's a pretty tempting offer. Looking back at past RAV4s, it's kind of funny to see how far we've come. When the RAV4 first showed up in the mid-90s, it was this quirky little runabout, more of a funky city SUV than anything else. Over the years, it became one of the best-selling SUVs in the world because of its practicality, fuel efficiency, and Toyota reliability. But nobody would ever say performance in the same sentence as RAV4. The current generation hybrid brought some excitement with decent power and great gas mileage. But the 2026 GR Sport? That's on another planet. This is the first time the RAV4 looks like it could legitimately line up against sporty crossovers and not just hold its own, but actually beat them. And I think that's what makes this new RAV4 so exciting. It's not just another refresh. Toyota went all in to prove that you don't have to choose between family practicality, off-road capability, and pure driving excitement. you can actually have all three in one package. It's kind of rewriting the playbook for what a compact SUV can be. So, the big question is, would you buy one? Because honestly, I think this thing is going to fly off dealer lots the second it launches. People love their RAV4s, and now with 320 horsepower and GR tuning, Toyota just added an entirely new level of excitement. Imagine dropping the kids off at school, then taking the long way home just to carve up some backloads, all in the same car. That's what this SUV is all about. If you ask me, the 2026 RAV4 GR Sport isn't just an upgrade, it's a statement. Toyota is saying, we're done playing safe, let's have some fun. And I am so here for it.